Hi, I'm Greg Wilborn with First Financial Consulting here in Pasadena, California. Today I'd like to talk to you about how to avoid running out of money. Look, life is full of things to worry about. And a recent survey actually said that 2/3 of the people who are 60 years or older actually fear running out of money more than they fear dying. Surprising? Well, maybe not, because you see, it's a real concern. It can happen, and therefore it's a legitimate fear. You can avoid that, though, if you plan correctly. Have to do the plan. It's essential. It can't be thumbs up. Gee, I think I got it wired because my friend says he got it wired. I'm kind of like him. It's got to be more specific than that. The trick is you've got to plan properly. So today I want to give you 5 concrete steps, 5 top tips on how to do a successful plan to avoid running out of money. Number 1, you got to assume you're going to live longer than you think you are, and you have to stay invested in stocks for much of that period of time. See, most people either are of the generation or probably know someone generation where life expectancy was short, was 65. Now it's like 85. You have to be able to survive those extra years, and in those extra years there will be inflation. So you're going to have more stocks than you think. Unfortunately, most rule of thumbs are out there say, when you get older, you ought to decrease the amount of stocks you have and go into bonds. We fundamentally disagree with that because inflation will rip you apart if you don't maintain the appropriate amount of stocks. Number 2, fine-tune the budget. That doesn't mean an austerity budget. It means if you're going to do a plan, you've got to know what your living expenses are. You can't just, again, thumbs up. I think it's 40, I think it's 50, I think it's 80,000 a year. You got to know it. You got to know which numbers are going to rise with inflation and which might go higher than inflation, like healthcare costs. Okay. Number 3, very important, monitor your assets. You've got to know what you're earning. If you've got an advisor, he or she needs to tell you that. And if he hasn't, stop the tape right now. Stop this. Go ask, what have you earned? But more importantly, ask, what are you going to earn in the future? It's not a guarantee, but there ought to be a target. You ought to know what that target is. You ought to hold your advisor accountable to earning that target and monitor it regularly. Number 4, you might consider easing into retirement and delay taking Social Security. So most people kind of think about, I'm going to retire, they're going to go from 100% work to 0% work, and I'm just going to be retired. Well, maybe that doesn't work. Maybe you don't need to quit that job you don't like. Maybe you can quit that job and get another job, something you really enjoy. Every day that you bring in some amount of money is one less day that you have to draw down on that retirement account. It's one more day where your retirement account earns money. And if you can delay taking Social Security, then you'll get more Social Security per year in those remaining years. Number 5, don't forget the house. Yes, it's the home you live in. Yes, it's got memories. No, we're not saying you got to sell it and go get a condo or an apartment or squeeze into something. But we are saying that there may come a time when logically you'll want to downsize because it's just too much to maintain, or you may have too much equity in that house and not enough in your retirement account. So 5 top concrete steps for you to avoid running out of money. If you'd love help, we'd love to give that to you. We want to make you comfortable. So give us a call, shoot us an email. We'd love to begin the conversation. Thanks for listening.